Okay, so welcome everyone to this episode of ForageCraft. We are back on the creative server and the creative single-player copy world, and I am going to be working on some more islands. So in between last episode, I built a couple more little island frames, I guess, and I got rid of the plains biome that was over here, so I could put this one in. There are a few more that I have to, there are quite a few more I have to build. There are quite a few more I have to build down here and over here, and just like finishing up the coastline of this eventually. But I'm not too worried about that right now. But I liked how last episode went with the time lapses and stuff, so I think we're gonna do something similar. But instead, I'm gonna just like do each of the islands time lapses one after another back to back, because I don't need to cut in every single time. We're gonna do the time lapse and then of each, and then afterwards I will work on cleaning up each of the islands, making sure they're all lit up properly, and then I will bring you guys back. So I guess I will catch you guys in a minute, or enjoy the time lapses, and we'll bring you guys back when I have finished the islands at the end of the video. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so welcome back. So I have finished doing the lighting and cleanup of all of the remaining islands that I built this episode. As you noticed, I did one island that was sort of like just sort of like big rocks. I guess that's kind of where I'm thinking of maybe starting with the floating rocks when I get to them eventually, which is going to be after. So after I finish up all the islands, then it's going to be moving on to structures, like the ruins and whatever else, the castle ruins and things. Then it'll be the rocks and then the foliage. So I decided to start with these because these are probably going to be some of the biggest ones, and I figured it would be nice to have at least some sort of start with that to know where I was going to go with it. And I'm going to do a sort of a general flyover now that I've cleaned up the edges. Like, I will say, they do feel a lot more finished now that I've, like, manually gone through and, like, cleaned them up, which I think is good. It's nice that I can build these things in, like, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how complex each of them are at this point. But it's nice to go through and take some time and just, like, clean them up, because, like, this looks a lot nicer than just straight up painted on. It adds a nice bit of, like, counter shading and balance, and it makes the green and the gray both pop, which I'm hoping will pop out nicely with the grays, browns, and other colors that I'm planning on using in the castle ruins that are going to be on some of these islands. Anyway, I think we're going to end off this episode basically here, now that I've finished this. And we're going to be jumping in next episode with some more. I've got some more of these things to build, and I'm hoping I want to figure out what I want to do with the area underneath the ice bridge, like how I want to have these islands connect to that. And I've got at least one more to build over underneath this end, and I need to figure out what that is, and I may end up just doing those so I can make those like work properly and have them connect with the supports that I want and all that. I'm probably going to extend this as well, just so we have that going, because it's like it just drops off into nowhere at the moment. And then we'll get some more of these things built in between episodes, and then we'll jump into next episode with some more island builds. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the montages, and I guess I'll see. I already said it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys then. Bye.